Hey everybody, welcome back. Open the window up there. We are going to make watermelon salad. I am so excited because I went to the store last weekend and they had watermelons in. So it means I can start making this again and alternate with the orange salad because I'm getting sick of the orange salad. But at any rate, this recipe comes from MediterraneanDish.com, and I will put that in the description below so that you guys have it. This is a tiny watermelon, as you can tell. That's my hand, and I got small hands. So not a full-size watermelon, but kind of maybe half size. And I'm using my grandfather's knife. I'm hoping it cuts better than the butcher knife. The butcher knife is not very thick. It's very flimsy. It's a cheap one. You can see how flimsy it is. So I can't do that with this. Well, I can move it a little bit, but not as much. And it's not like the high grade, the metal. You can't really see that, can you? There you go. The metal only goes to about right there on the handle. So it doesn't go all the way through. But I think it will do what I need it to do. But the first thing you need to do is peel all your skin off. And all the skin is going to my dad's birds. That was noisy, sorry. And my hands are not doing well with cold, so forgive me if this looks awkward. And I'll probably speed this up because this is not going to be fun watching me try to carve this thing. It's loud too. I am definitely not one of those experts that you see on YouTube that do the street food. Is it Japan that most of them come from? One of the Asian countries. What, Purper? One reason why I believe she has dementia is because she forgets where she's at, and she starts doing that guttural howl. A little strainer together. That way there's not as much juice in the actual salad. And that's why I'm a slob. I'll just get that in a bit. Move it out of the way so I don't step on it. Now, their recipe says to get as much of the seeds out as possible. I kind of find that hard to do. There's not a lot of seeds in this anyhow, not black seeds at least. They're mostly white seeds. So I just deal with it as it is. And I haven't found the best way to cut these up, but I try to do it in cubes. So I cut this way first. Then two at a time. Try to slowly move it out of the way. So you can see there's not a lot of seeds, just the white seeds. This keeps it bite-sized, which is nice. It suctions to the cutting board. And my fridge is so cold. I had my milk for my pudding up against the top of the back shelf, the top shelf in the back, and it froze the milk. So my fridge is just a little cold. Do the next two. You can hear it dripping. Whoops. I'm gonna let that drain and then I'll put it in the bowl so I can have room for the next batches. Some of the juice off the shelf, off the cutting board. It's suctioned on there though. Need that breeze to come back. It's sweating bad again. all the juice off of here. I almost forgot that we also do cucumber for this recipe. I got everything else out. There's one of my hairs. I just do the cucumber into quarters, somewhat thick slices. Don't go stabbing yourself. So you can see that small watermelon filled up my bowl. The recipe also calls for basil, and I just do these gourmet garden cups of basil. I just do one. Whoops. If my hands weren't wet. I also do mint, so I do one of these containers. It's a small skinny container. You could probably do dried mint too, and that would be fine because there's so much water in the watermelon. It would hydrate the dried mint. But I'm just used to doing this. So that's what we will do. I had to double check to make sure I was getting everything correct, and I'm glad I double checked because I would have had it wrong. But the recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of honey. Using my dad's honey, I had to get a new batch from him. I ran out of all my other honey. Both my brother's and my dad's honey I ran out of. This is locust honey. Very smooth. And I'm going to have to stir this carefully. The great thing about watermelon salad is you can eat as much of it as you want. It's 1 to 2 tablespoons. Let me make sure I'm getting that right. Yeah, 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I just do 1 because it's juicy enough. I don't need to add extra. And then it's 2 tablespoons of lime juice. Okay. I use a slotted spoon to stir this up because of all the juice. Because when I put it in my bowls, I want as less juice as possible because it's still going to develop more juice. But carefully mix it. This is my biggest bowl, so it's either this or nothing when it comes to these big recipes like this. I guess I could do half and half. The recipe also calls for feta cheese, but I don't like feta, so I just do this. But if I did like feta, I probably still wouldn't put it in because of storing it. The cheese would get all gooey. At least I think it would, based on my experience with mozzarella. So I just go without. Okay, I think I've got it about as mixed as I'm going to be able to get it. Then I put it in my pre-measured bowls. But like I said, you can get them apart. You can eat as much of this as you want. So we'll see how much I can get into the storage bowls, and then I'll probably eat the rest for lunch. So I filled up 18 cups, plus I have all of this still. And I can't tell if I've got it in frame well enough. Yep, okay. So it's probably another 7 cups in there. So what did I say? 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25 cups of watermelon salad. So that's a lot. But it's a nice healthy snack. It can be a dessert. I use it as I'll be using it as a dessert-ish type of meal. But because there's so much of it, I'll also have it as snacks as well. And that's watermelon salad. Sorry, there's a bunch of long pauses. I tried to fast forward through them. So I hope you enjoy, and take care of yourselves. Bye.